Jake looks terrific. He's even clean-shaven.
No. Do you see why I called you over here?
Well, I'm glad you did.
Ruby, if Bobby would have seen us before she left, what do you think?
I think Jake loves Bobby, and I want a cup of coffee.
I've had 4 cups already. I'm just real upset. I don't know what's the matter with him.
Well, honey, now, don't be upset. Looking at this snapshot, Jake looks terrific.
Seeing him with his arms around that woman, though, you know...
Honey, it says here, co-worker.
A pretty friendly co-worker.
Jake is a friendly guy. Listen, Bobby loves Jake, Jake loves Bobby. When they get together, everything is going to be fine.
I kept saying that, too, but now I'm starting to wonder.
Don't. True love will pass any test.
Well, Bobby passes with flying colors. Jake, I wouldn't give him too high a marks right now.
Jake did what he had to do.
Yeah, but if you love somebody, you're not supposed to make life harder on them. And rejection is hard to take, especially from somebody you love.
There's some truth in that.
Yeah. And you don't just turn your back on them and walk out either and expect them to be standing here with their arms open.
Maybe if you don't wait too long, you can.
If you're talking about you and Dan, it's a different situation.
Well, I didn't go to South America, but I did reject him.
But you gave him an explanation.
I don't know if that made it hurt less.
Ruby, Dan loves you very much. He would move heaven or hell for you if you said yes. Any woman would love to have that kind of power over a man.
A lot of women love being independent. Listen, don't laugh. I heard a radio program this morning, and they said when there's a divorce, only 35% of men said life was better. 85% of the women said life was better. That's a whopping majority.
Would you just forget those polls? I mean, they're not accurate.
There's some truth in them.
I think there's more truth in your heart. And if I were you, I'd go with that.
Oh, maybe I should call Daddy's office.
Maybe you should sit down and relax, huh?
Well, you're as nervous about telling them as I am. Come on.
What bothers me is that you are.
Well, you know how Mom and Dad feel.
You know, I was hoping after the wedding that we'd swept all this interracial crap out of our lives.
Under the rug, maybe. I doubt if it's ever going to be out of our lives.
It will be if we refuse to let it in.
I doubt if Mom and Dad can do that. At least, just yet.
All right, then let's make it easy on them. Let's be firm, positive, like we were when we set the date of the wedding. They had no problem with that.
They had no choice.
Well, they really don't have a choice in this matter either, do they?
Right. Okay. Firm in conviction. Upbeat in attitude.
Shake on it. Good deal. Now, tell me where the
Okay.
kitchen is. I'll make us some tea.
It's right over there. I'll get it for you.
No. I was serious about you relaxing. You need your rest. We did have an early flight, right?
Oh, a little.
I want you to sit back and relax, okay?
All righty, Doctor.
Big tea.
Tea. Mom?
Simone!
Surprise! I hope you don't mind. I know it's early.
Mind? I am delighted.
Oh, great.
I was going to call you today. Let me look at you. Listen, there's nothing wrong.
No, everything's perfect.
Oh, good. How'd you get here?
First shuttle out of Port Charles.
Well, I thought you didn't have any free time.
Well, a special day I set aside for a very special trip.
Well, that's nice, but...
Well, I tell you what.
What?
Just wait 1 minute. Let me call Tom, okay?
What? Well, wait a minute. Before you do that, sit down. I have something I must say to you, and I told you that I was going to call you today. Well, should have told you before the wedding.
Wait. Let it hold, okay? Let me just get Tom. Tom! Mom just came.
Tom's here?
Yes, they're just waiting for Dad. Where is he?
We both had early meetings.
Good morning. You're just in time for breakfast tea, my love.
Thank you.
Oh, would you like some tea?
surprises. Thank you, darling. How come?
What, you didn't tell her?
Would I? Without you, I wouldn't dare.
Tell me what?
Maybe we should wait for Daddy. What do you think?
Well, it's up to you.
I can't hold it in. I'm going to explode.
Okay.
What is going on? Did one of you get a promotion?
Promotion. That's a good word. Yes, we've been promoted. Promoted from husband and wife to Mommy and Daddy. We're going to be parents. What do you say?
Oh, darling, I'm so happy.
All right.
Thank you, Mom.
Well, we want you and Simon to be as happy as we are.
So if it's a girl, we'll think about using your name, and we'll think about using Dad if it's a boy,
Well,
I
you
guess.
know, I never asked you. Are there any twins in the family?
No, no twins.
No twins?
I never even thought of it. Twins in your family?
Well, not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. Mom?
Mrs. Ravel, is something wrong?
Oh, I'd rather wait and answer that when Simon gets here. There's something both of you have to hear.
Well, I'll never forget.
Good morning, good morning, good
Yes,
morning.
it is.
Yes, it is. You're going to make it a much better morning for me, I hope.
Well, you certainly make it brighter,
Well, you say the sweetest things. Thank you.
only if it's true.
So you're going to tell me what I want to hear?
I don't know, I'm not a mind reader.
Oh, sometimes I think you are a mind reader. Yes. If you think I'm pressuring you, I'm pressuring you, okay? If you think that I didn't get a wink of sleep last night, wondering what you're going to say, you're right again. And if you think I'm going to fall down in the middle of this floor, if you don't say yes, you were right again.
Well, I don't want you to go and do anything drastic.
Does that mean yes?
I don't know what he'd be saying yes to.
To my proposition, my proposal I gave you.
To put me on TV.
For all the world to say yes. Wait a minute, you're supposed to say yes.
Yes.
Do you mean that?
Yes.
Say it one more time and I'll believe it.
Yes, I accept your proposal.
Ah, you have made me the happiest woman in the world. Thank you very much.
I just hope I don't let you down.
Oh, you won't. You won't. Now, we've got to get together. We've got to do a format, some kind of special format.
A what?
Oh, format, darling. It's like a direction, some kind of pacing for the show, some kind of structure. I mean, we really want this to be big, you know? I mean, knock their socks off from the very first time. Everybody in Port Charles is going to be watching this show, you know.
Well, I don't know why.
For your words of wisdom, that's why.
From me?
Yes. We're going to have them eating out of your hands. We are going to have them hanging onto every word you say.
I thought the idea was to help people.
It is. But first you got to grab their attention, and then you entertain them. That's the first rule of show business, my dear.
I'm not interested in show business, first of all. Finding some hope for people and giving them some faith, I mean, that's another ball game, but...
Darling, that's what I mean. Inspiration. We call that inspiration. It's like we take the inspiration, then we take the education with it, and then we take the entertainment, and we come up with a surefire hit. All rolled up into one new star, Colton Shore. Now, I have to do something about the clothes. I will have the wardrobe people call you. They will come and they'll get your measurements, and we can get the color scheme that will be just right for you.
You make it sound like I'm going to be wearing some kind of costume.
No, darling, it's not a costume. It's like an image. It's an image of your wardrobe and of you, and of the set's going to be an image. That's what we
Well,
mean.
this is really getting complicated. I mean, I really would prefer it if we could keep things simple.
Oh, darling, a touch of simplicity, a little smidging of, sophistication. We're going to be everything to all people, okay? All people. You're going to be everybody's
I can't be everything to everybody.
Wait just a minute. Okay. We should get something straight right now. Darling, you are the talent. But I am the producer. That means I'm the boss. So I make these decisions. Now, if you're going to have a problem with that, I think we should discuss it right now.
I have no problem with your being the boss. Believe me, it's your business. You know what you're doing. But I know me. And if it gets too complicated, it's not going to work. We've got to keep it simple.
You're right. You're right. Don't worry about this. I won't worry about it. You won't worry about it. I will have the production staff come up with the perfect format, okay?
Okay.
You don't have to worry about it. You just do what you do best, darling, which is be yourself. I mean, you were on the show for just a little while the other day, and you went off like gangbusters. I couldn't believe it. I have never, ever seen anybody connect with an audience like you did.
Well, that's what it's all about. Connections.
That might be a good idea for the name of the show, but we'll have to go into that later. We must discuss the music. I have the most wonderful music person for you. She is absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you've met her yet. Terry O'Connor.
Terry. Yeah, sure. She sang down at the old Siemens Church. You're right. She's great.
Oh, yes, she is. I'm so glad we agree on something. This is one from now. Darling, let me tell you what I'll do. I'm going to have my attorneys draw up all the contracts. We'll get together in a couple of days, okay?
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Colton Shore, let me tell you, through you, we're going to have thousands of people feel all the ties that bind everybody.
Well, congratulations, son.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, my little girl. You know, I felt so happy the day your mother told me that she was going to have you.
Simon,
Yeah, I know we have to tell her.
Tell us. Well, tell us what? Oh, come on. Spill the beans already. I mean, you guys were just smiling a minute ago, and now you look like it's the end of the world. Come
We don't
on.
want it to be the end of the world.
Let me.
No, wait a minute. If you're worried over the fact that our baby will be interracial,
Yeah.
look, we'd hope that you realize that Simone and I can handle that and help the child, too.
It's not lack of confidence in you, son. It's...
Well, then what is it, Dad? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I flared. I'm just a little confused.
You have a right to be confused and the right to flare and be very angry with us. But Simon, I think this is something that Simone and I should discuss in private.
I would disagree, Mom. Tom is my husband now, and he should hear whatever you have to tell me.
I wish that neither of you had to hear it. And I wish that I had had the courage to tell you before now the way I should have.
Now, don't take all the blame. I will along with you.
You two are really starting to drive me crazy, you know?
Oh, easy, Simone. This is obviously very difficult for them.
Listen, you should have been told before the wedding, but we didn't want to interfere with your happiness. And it was just last night that I told Simon that I wasn't going to wait any longer. And I was going to call you today. But then when I walked in here and saw you, I thought that I had a chance. Then you told me about the baby.
Mom, what is it that you're trying to tell me?
Before you were born, I had 2 miscarriages.
And we felt the loss very deeply.
I'm sure you did.
Well, you never said anything.
We wanted to spare you the worry.
But it happened before I was born. Why would I worry?
The miscarriages were caused by an inherited genetic weakness.
All the women in your mother's family have the same trait.
Yes, my mother and my aunt, we all had major problems carrying children the full time.
That's why we felt so fortunate and grateful when you were born, and so hesitant about telling you how that we thought it would never happen.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the hit-and-run victim, Mr. Morris.
Let's see. He's in 702.
702, okay, thanks. If I win the case, I'll send you a box of steaks.
Oh, hi, Scotty.
Hey, Terry, what are you doing here? Did Bobby call?
No, she didn't. But I'm here seeing one of the parishioners from the old Senior Church. Anyway, you did get a call from Florida, from Meditech. Thought it might be important.
Okay.
Okay? Thought it might be a client or something. I gotta go.
Yeah, it's me. What are you doing calling me here? You said Meditech, that's enough. Look, I don't want anybody to know about our connection. Not yet. I'm not trying to step on anybody's feet. And I'm not trying to usurp anybody's power. You hired me to do a job, and I'm trying to do it, and I'm telling you how it is. Listen, I am slowly working my way into people's confidence around here. Yes, I understand there's a time element, but I can't rush it. This is too important. I don't want to blow it.